I had really strict parents growing up, and that still did not stop me from getting herpes. I damn near want to blame having strict parents on me getting herpes because once I got my first little taste of freedom, it was over with. Like, I was wilding out. And not wilding out in a way you would think, like messing with a whole bunch of people, but the little 1, 2 people that I did mess with, I was taking that shit overboard. Turned 16, got me a job, got me a car, and I done bagged me some that's in college, some 20 something so fine. It was up. While talking, we had made a pact not to do the do until he came home from college in the summer. Mind you, my parents were strict, so we weren't going to be able to like link conventionally, like at his house or my house. So I was like, just meet me at my job, and there's a parking garage, at the mall. We could just meet there. So he's like, cool. I knew about protection, but I thought since I was on birth control that, I was going to be okay. I wasn't aware that like you needed to use protection not only to control birth, but to protect yourself from STD. I want to say it was not 24 hours later, I was infected with herpes. And it literally happened like overnight. I went home, went to sleep, woke up, and I literally just felt something like grabbing me down there. I went and grabbed a mirror. And when I put the mirror down there to see like what was going on, I literally dropped the mirror because I was scared. It looked like it was a monster on my lady parts. I'm like, what the heck is that? Mind you, I think a few more days go by and I'm just in excruciating pain. That's why they say if you get herpes, you're going to know that you have it. Rarely, some people don't get symptoms, but most of the time you do. So I ended up like trying to hide it from my family and my parents and stuff, but I was holding my urine for so long that my urine just like expelled out of my body in the kitchen one day. And my mom was like, what is going on with you? What, blah, 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 blah. Like, she's going off on me. So I ended up having to tell her like, there's some sores down there. It hurts really bad. And she kind of immediately knew like what it was. When I went to the doctor seen it and immediately knew like that's herpes. And they swabbed it. The test results came back positive. I had herpes. I was having to take all this medicine and stuff like that. Now, this was back in 2016. People weren't talking about it. The medicine was a lot more expensive, so I didn't really have anybody to turn to. So that's why I continuously share my story on here, because I know I didn't have anybody. And even though now more of us are starting to talk about it and it's becoming to be like not so taboo, it still really is stigmatized.
It really is still stigmatized, man. Unfortunately, Buddy should be locked up. You know what I mean, or should be on the sexual predator register list, sexual register list, man. He was 20, she was 16. He didn't disclose that he had this mess. He ended up giving it to that young girl. And there's a lot of predators out here that mess up these young kids, man. She was young, yeah, she thought she knew about sex, but